How's she going, boys? Welcome back to Grampy's Workshop. Well, project for today, or not today, it'd probably be a couple day project. I have an old headboard here. Came from my mom and dad's. We're going to refinish it, whether it's paint or another varathane or stain or something. But we're going to refinish it and use it in the camp. We don't have a headboard in our bed right now, and we had this in the barn. It's been in the barn for quite a while. And rather than it just sit out here and not be used, I thought I would repurpose it and try to fix it up, put it in the camp, and use it. So that's going to be the project. It's a nice hardwood headboard, although it's a hardwood veneer, so I can't be too savage on the sand in here or else I'll lose my veneer. But that's the way we're going to head. We're going to try to refinish this headboard and install it in the camp. I'm set up here outside the barn because I'm going to try sanding, and I don't want the barn to get sandy. So here we go. Got the palm sander with some, I think 120 grit in it. And we're going to start the sand. It's going to get noisy. So I got a lot more of this to do. We'll check back later. Well, boys, we're still sanding. It's coming pretty good. We're out here inside the barn, and the sun is shining and it's bright, hard in the eyes. Maybe a little bit hard to see this, but anyways, it's coming pretty good. That's a really nice looking finish there. That veneer is nice, so maybe instead of a paint, we might put some varnish on it, or some sort of clear coat. But anyway, we'll see. Maybe a nice varnish on the headboard and along these legs here. You could just paint those a solid color. Who knows? Anyway, lots more to go, but it's coming good. So we'll continue. What do you think? There's one side of her done, and that was the the better of the two sides. That's what I'm going to say. So that's a pretty nice grain. I like that grain. I might just put some varathane on that. Alright, we got her all sanded. First coat anyways. So there's a few dark marks in it, but generally speaking, I like the look of it. I'm going to put some 220 grit on it now, and see what we can do with the 220 grit. And we'll keep sanding. I was surprised how quick that finish come off. I thought I'd be sanding there for a week, but it only took me about an hour and a half. Neat. I ran the 220 grit over it. It looks pretty good, I think. Now, just to get an idea what it would look like if I stained it, watch this. I'm going to wipe it with a wet cloth. When you watch the guys on TV do this, they wipe it with a wet cloth, and everybody oohs and ahs, so I'm going to try it too. Check this out. To bring out the grain. What do you think? Can you see a difference? I can't see a difference. Can you? I do. The boss likes it, so that's important. So I don't know. Over here on this side, where the stain is, let's see what that looks like when I wet it. Yeah, you can still see a shadow of a stain right here. Maybe what I have to do with that then is put a little bit of stain on the wood itself before I put the varnish on. Oh well, we'll see. How's she going? We're back out in the barn this morning, continuing our project with the headboard. I have the headboard here on the table behind me. I'm going to stain it. So I was in town, picked up a little package of stain. It's called Natural Walnut. Sounds pretty. Let's hope it looks pretty. So I'm going to take you over here and show you the table. Before I bought the stain, I thought, okay, I'm going to ask a good friend of mine for some advice on how to do this, how to stain the furniture and how to finish it. Maybe you know him. He knows a lot of people. He's a pretty good friend of everybody. So I asked Mr. Google. Anyways, he had some good ideas, so I kind of went with what he told me. I tried asking Alexis. In fact, I think she's still mad at me. Check this out. Alexis, what sort of stain should I use? See, she's not talking to me. So I went with Mr. Google's advice. So I bought some Minwax stain. Just one sec, I'll show it to you. Oops. You don't need much, just a little teeny can. And I'm going to put it on with a rag. I'm going to put it on with a shop cloth. Shop cloths are made out of paper, not material. So we'll see how that goes. I tried a little spot here on the leg. Just one sec, I put this down. Now I'll get the camera and show you what it looks like here. So there's the spot I did as a test, right there. So that looks kind of nice. It's a dark, natural hemlock look. Oh, go figure. That's what the can said. My hope is that it's going to cover up that stain that you can see right there. And we'll see how that goes. So anyways, I'm going to start to put this on with the cloth. I'll show you a little bit of that. Like I say, it's these blue shop towels that I'm using. Seems like everybody's using those now. But anyway, we'll see what that goes. My only concern is when it gets too wet, it might start pilling, like there's a little bit pulling off there now, so I'll just pick another corner. Simple. Here we go. A little bit. I stirred this really well before I opened it, or before I started filming. So we'll just spread a little on. So far so good. The instructions for this say to spread it on, wait about 5 or 10 minutes, and then wipe off the excess, and then apply more if you want a darker stain. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll bring you back, see how it turned out. So here we are. I put the stain on. I wasn't really happy with the way it turned out, so I tried staining it again, and then I thought I should reread the instructions, and it says wait 4 to 6 hours before you put a second coat of stain on. So it's stinking hot and muggy here today, so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to leave this sit overnight, and I'll try staining it again tomorrow. And the things I don't like, you can see this dark part of the stain here, and it almost looks like I rubbed that on the wrong way, but well, I'm going to say I didn't, but hey, I'm no expert. Again, it's dark in here, but that big blotchy stain that was in the middle, oh, you can see little remnants of it, but it doesn't look too bad. So we'll see. I'll put another coat on it tomorrow and let that sit, and then I have some polyurethane I'm going to put on it to make it, try to make it look pretty. And I have to thank Mr. Google for his help, and I'm going to try to make up with Alexa so that she is not on my case anymore. Anyways, folks, this will be it until tomorrow. Stay tuned, more coming.